Well, if you haven't watched it already, go watch it now if you haven't. We relegated Chelsea with doing bad transfers and bad tactics. Now we've got season 2 where we're in the championship and we're facing a very real threat of administration. Can we survive administration? Or will it be like the Arsenal save last year with Tactical Masterclass, where we get about 4 administrations in 3-4 years? Anyway, let's find out. Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Olsen and SamuraiHex, so welcome back to another episode of Tactical Masterclass with me, Matthew, and our manager, Nit Wit, the North Korean dunderhead. Anyway, since last time we, of course, relegated Chelsea, finishing in last place, getting relegated alongside Sheffield United and Burnley, Luton Town, surviving quite comfortably actually, which is a surprise given how poor they are in FM for some reason. But there's only one time I've seen Luton survive relegation from the Prem, and that is this time. So, and I've played multiple saves now with Luton always getting relegated. So, yeah. But seeing as this is a tactical side of videos, we of course had our last tactic, which was the worst tactic version 001. Now that was last year, or last season. So this is the new season with the new tactic. It is 4-4 on the wing, 1 AMC, and 1 DM with sweeper keeper on goal. Now I haven't actually saved the tactic yet. I'll do that in a bit, and you'll be able to download it. Currently now, if you go down to the description, you should be able to download it quite easily from the Steam Workshop or whatnot. And yeah, I recommend you only use it on your rival team. So, saying you're a Man United fan and you hate City, always winning everything, just create another manager where you have your Man United save, use that tactic with the Man City save, and your manager should work the way it's supposed to, and the tactic should work the way it's supposed to. Man City will probably be relegated that season. It's that bad a tactic. But yeah, that is the tactic we are going with. And if we look at finances, we are in debt. Financial status in debt. We're £518 million in debt. We've only got 398,000 on the transfer budget. And we are actually underspending on the committed spending, but overspending on the current spending. So yeah, what is going to happen? Who knows? Well, first off, we've got people leaving on the freeze. We've got Bettinelli leaving and Florenzi going to be joining us though next season. In terms of youngsters, all these will be leaving because I'm not renewing them, even if they are good and we are going down the leagues. I'm trying to show you how easy it is to run a side if you have the in-game editor on and you've clicked yourself as become unsackable. So yeah. Plus I want to show off how bad I am at tactics. Ignore that really good tactic that nearly got me to that won me League 1, the EFL Trophy, and got me to the FA Cup final with Derby County in League 1. So yeah, ignore that. We've actually skipped all the way to the 3rd of September now. And first off, we'll show you that we're now £800 million in debt. Yeah, we're going to go into administration. It's that easy to actually get yourself in administration, which is just crazy. And I find it a lot easier this year than it is last year because more teams are willing to pay more money. So it's easy to spend like 150 million on a player and then get relegated that season or something and ruin your finances. So yeah, but we've got transfers to happen. So a lot has happened. So first off, players that left at the end of the year. First, in terms of the sales that left at the end of the season, Trevor Chalobah left to Lyon, Robert Sanchez left to Napoli, and Andre Santos left to Fulham. Wesley Fofana left to Newcastle, and Sam Rakisaki, a youngster, has also left to Forest. Bashir Humphries has left to Watford. Alex Disasi's left to Leeds. Nkunku has left Everton. Malang Sarr's left to Monaco. And Harvey Vale's left to Leeds. Now, a load of players have been loaned out. Loaned out, including Mudryk to Brest. And all that stuff. And we've also sold Moises Caicedo, I missed that. So to Juve. In terms of people that joined before the season tipped over to the new one, Oliver Norwood joined as a DM, £5 million from Sheffield United, even though it was worth like £2 million. Alan Nizarevic has joined us as a youngster from Inter. That was as director of football. Jordan Thompson has joined us for £1 million from Stoke. Peter Oliver has joined us as well, £10 million from Red Star. Now we go back to the start of the season. A load of players went out on loan. Michael Golding was sold to West Brom. Lewis Hall was sold for £28 million to Newcastle. I think that's guaranteed anyway in real life. And then we've got people like Ziyech leaving and Turalian leaving and all that stuff. Bettinelli leaving. Team players that were having contracts run up and just left in their own terms. Reece James has gone to Real Madrid for cheap at £90 million. Dorda Petrovic has gone to Wolfsburg. Raheem Sterling was sold and £65 million now. He actually never played a game for me because he got upset before the end of the transfer window last season and we just loaned him out to Liverpool, and now he's gone to Newcastle and to try and get them into the Champions League, I assume. We also sold Rodrigo de Paul. Angelo's also gone to Sao Paulo. Slanina's also left to Real Sociedad. Enzo Fernandez has not gone to Newcastle as well. Broja has gone to Bournemouth. Elisa Balaga has gone to Inter. Nicholas Jackson's gone to Alaves. Lukaku went to El Ittihad in the end. Noni Madueke went to Luton for £28.5 million. That's a lot of money for Luton to spend on him. For a team like that, but yeah, they're in the Premier League still, so they can easily spend it. Alessandro Florenzi left, even though he joined from Milan. Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a bit. Cassidy left to Lille, and Michael Antonio left for £5.5 million. Dominic Solanke left to Strasbourg. Alex Matos left to Middlesbrough. Malagusa left to Freiburg. Romeo Lavia left to Milan. Carl Palmer left to Salta. Ugo Chukwu left to Cremonense. Dujuan Richards left to Southampton. Ian Matson went to AUZ. Diego Moreira left to Alger. Ishe Samuel Smith went to Tottenham. Dad Stellard went to West Ham. Dennis Odum went to Forest. And Caden Amos went to Fulham. And all the rest of the loanees. Yeah, signings. We first signed Alessandro Florenzi. Of course, he was a deal done from last year where he was on loan and they would join permanently. He joined permanently, and then he got upset for some reason that I forgot already. And we tried selling him, and we managed to get a good deal. Well, not a good deal. A good deal in terms of Nit Wit, but a bad deal in terms of Chelsea, where you pay £2.5 million less than a month later. You then sell him for, where is it, £1 million to Antwerp. Yeah, he was upset, so we let him go. Sam Gallagher's also joined us as a striker, left winger, right winger. We're going to be good at playing left winger, right winger, because we don't have that as this tactic. Literally, which I've named now, literally doesn't have striker, so he's going to have to play left wing, right wing. So he's done from £3 million, crazy amount of money. Marcel Lewis has joined from Burnley on a free. Syed Manesh has also joined us from Hull for £10 million. We then signed Tuta from Eintracht Frankfurt for £20 million. Then Berner came in, Portuguese Angolan player. He'll be back up. We also signed Carl Jacob Hine as the backup goalkeeper from Arsenal. Jed Spence was director of football. He's signed from Tottenham, where he'll be joining permanently if we get promoted to the Premier League, which isn't going to happen. Pelly Roddick Mapanzo's joined like we joined from in the Derby save, except this time he's going to be unhappy. Mike Cooper joined from Plymouth, who's a goalkeeper, as our main choice goalkeeper. Zion Fleming joined 30 million from Millwall. We then signed David Brooks for 40 million from Bournemouth, and then we went overspent. We had a lot of money left, and I thought, okay, I'm going to overspend. This guy was only worth about 50 million. We signed for 100 million. Ryan Nori from Wolves. Then signed Callum Roberts for 30 million. Adam Smith joined us on a free on £200,000 a week. Palace Baleba joined us as well from Brighton for 150 million. We also signed Zabani from 150 million from Bournemouth. So Brighton and Bournemouth both got 150 million respectively. Ernest Nuwama has also joined us for Molenbeek for 50 million. Kamari Sawyer has also joined us for 2 million from West Ham. Quinn Nelson joined us for 4 million. Mazia also joined us on a free. Victor Barbara joined us for 60 million from Club Brugge. Terrell Pennant joined us for £100,000 from Colville, even though it was worth about 1k. I don't know how I got away with that without the ball like saying nope, not doing that. Harry Hurst joined us from Didcot. Jack Davis joined us on a free transfer. Matthew McDonald joined us from Warrington on £8,000 a week for £1 million. Axel Guesson joined us from Udinese for 3 million. Imran Mususani also joined us on a free. Roy Sturr joined us from PSV for 3 million. We also signed Olakigbe on loan from Brentford. Preston Woolston joined us from Royston, where he's on £300 a week. He's a cheap player. Yeah, we're overspending about £108,000, and we're seriously in debt. In terms of the results, we actually won one pre-season game, which was against the Spartans, who are in the 4th tier of Scotland. We then lost every single game in the pre-season, and we lost every single game in the month of August, including a 10-2 defeat against Sheffield United, a 2-6 defeat against Cardiff, a 3-6 defeat against Watford, a 7-2 defeat against Millwall, an 8-0 defeat against Bristol, a 6-1 defeat against Reading, and a 12-2 defeat against Birmingham. Skip ahead. Yep, we're in administration. £869 million in debt, and the administrators have come in. The only difference though is I don't know if the game's bugged, but we're in administration and we've not been docked points. Like normally in the English leagues, if you go into administration, you get docked 12 points, and for some reason we just haven't been, so I don't understand that. Yeah, results. We played Wednesday, lost 10-1. Played Preston, lost 12-1. Sunderland 8-2 loss. Middlesbrough 12-2 loss. Plymouth 8-1 loss. West Brom 14-2 loss. Burnley 7-2 loss, and Hull 8-3 loss. So yeah, still last place, 0 points. Barnsley and Watford are near us. Our nearest two are then 9 and 8. Currently top side are Blackburn, Birmingham and Norwich. More games have been played, and we're coming up to the January transfer window. So let's go over the games. First, we lost 8-2 against Ipswich. We lost 5-1 against Stoke, 6-1 against Blackburn, 12-1 against Barnsley, 7-4 against Rotherham, 13-0 against Everton, 13-0 against Norwich. Then we actually drew 1-1 against Bolton, which is just crazy, really. I don't know how we drew that. Well, I do. Jed Steer was absolutely amazing. I've never seen a goalkeeper rating that high at 9.1. Yeah, that was a good result with him being that good. We then lost to Swansea 13-1, immediately going back to some ways. We then lost 11-1 against Cardiff, 8-1 against Norwich, and a 17-1 defeat against Sunderland. The finances, we're still in administration. We're now over £1 billion in debt. Now, if I go to edit details, I noticed this earlier, you can't actually go further than minus 1 billion, and we're further than that, showing how bad these finances are. If you want to know, my contract is now £4.4 million a week. and we're going to get to about 5 million in a bit next season. And yeah, the highest it can go normally is 3.5 million, but so it's only on 4.4 because of the yearly wage rise. But yeah, we still haven't been docked points yet. We're now on 1 point in 24th place. Watford and Preston, the two teams a little worse than closest to being worse than us, and top 2 to 3 teams are Ipswich, Blackburn, and Norwich. So we've finally got our new board. Our new guy is a Spanish guy called Antonio Rosa, and we've got a load of directors, including Moroccan, a few Spanish, a few English, a American, and a Scottish managing director. But the finances are already down to minus 427 in debt because we've been busy in the transfer window. So yeah, not very good, is it? In terms of the signing side, if I go to all the way down to the 1st of January. First off, Peter Alyinka went to Al Raid. Yeah, he wasn't happy, so we sold him. Then Bernard went immediately on a free to Aluka because we started releasing all these players, like immediately, like saying, "Oh, you're not going to be renewed." So Aluka came and like, "We get offers." They went, "Wow." I'm like, "Okay," and yeah, the board didn't interfere, and yeah, he's gone for free. Oliver Norwood went to Portsmouth. We also sold Ilya Zabarny for £10 million to Southampton. That is because even though we signed 150 million, I had a £10 million release clause for higher clubs. So yeah, Southampton bought him with that, and we had a £140 million loss. Typical, really. Akamea also went to Brighton. Then Russell Denny left Rotherham. Yusuf Gabriel went to Sunderland. Conor Roberts went to Necaxa. He was the same deal. He had a £10 million release clause. Jordan Thomas went to Lincoln. Clinton Mola went to Levante. Zian Fleming went to SC20. He had a £10 million release clause as well. Tuto left Fulham. Harrison McMahon went to Birmingham. Mudryk eventually left fully to Stade Rennes because his loan offer ended. Then Caden Wilson, Ben Delos left on freeze. David Brooks went to Real Vallecano for 16 million. Benoit Badiashile left to Juventus for 20 million. Somato Boniface left for 1.2 million, rising to 1.3 million to Burnley. Jimmy J Morgan also left for the millions to Bournemouth, and finally Elim Naziric left to Bromma Volcana in Sweden. Now, with all those people out, we had a load of players to be able to sign, a load of money to sign players, and we signed players. So first off, Jamal Lewis joined on loan from Newcastle. Matt Doherty also joined from Wolves on loan. William and Connor Chaplin and Hayden Coulson also joined on loan from Fulham, Ipswich and Middlesbrough. Then we signed Dele Alli. He is apparently National League quality, but we still signed him. Then Kingo Spot joined from Brentford on a free. On the loan, Adam Lewis joined and Calder Coventry all both on frees. Then we signed £30 million for Christian Bielik, who's got a £100,000 relegation release clause. £100,000 for 30 million. Yeah, it's just crazy what you can do. Michael Laffey joined from Harrogate. Ollie Adeboni joined for £5 million. Reindorf joined for £5 million. Lewis Flower joined for £3 million from Brighton. Darko Gyabi joined from Leeds for £30 million. Victor Nari joined from Lugo for £6 million. Callum Colony joined from Blackpool from 15, and we signed Joe Taylor on loan as well from Leeds. I don't know why we signed him when he's a striker. I kind of forgot. Or the Brentford football did this. I don't actually remember. I just decided to go for him. I think it was me because it's £50,000 total loan fee. It's probably me. And yeah, I just decided to go for it, even though we'll never play a game because we don't play with strikers. But yeah, January time, we lost 10-3 against Middlesbrough, 6-0 in the FA Cup third round, 5-1 against West Brom, 7-0 against Plymouth, 6-1 against Burnley, and we've just played one game in February, which is an 8-2 loss to Hull. We're currently last. Preston and Sheffield Wednesday, closest to us. Birmingham, Plymouth and Norwich are the best three sides in the league. Blackley in administration again. Hopefully you didn't hear that clap. Yeah, we are in administration again. Go to the board. Antonio Rossa has already left because the administrator Stevie Brooks has come in. Now, what I'm doing with the chairman, because I'm kind of using in-game editor again, ignore me. I'm using in-game editor and adding the ex-chairmans as permanent most hated to top bowlies there. And I would have done Antonio Rossa, but I can't find him, so he's forever lost into the void. And eventually the next chairman will get it, and so will Nit Wit when he leaves. So yeah, everyone hates Nit Wit, apart from if you're a Millwall fan, you kind of love it. But yeah, administration again, we actually got docked the points this time. So because of that, we're relegated. So for some reason, the first administration, we weren't docked points. Second administration, we were docked points, and so because of that, we are relegated. In terms of the results though, we lost 11-0 to Reading, 7-0 to Birmingham, 10-1 against Sheffield Wednesday, 12-1 against Ipswich, 9-1 against Preston, 6-1 against Stoke, 15-1 against Blackburn, 13-1 against Barnsley, 13-3 against Watford, and 11-0 against Sheffield United. So Birmingham are currently miles ahead of all the other teams and look very likely of getting champions and promotion to the Premier League. Norwich and Plymouth are the other two teams that are close by. We are of course relegated, and Millwall and Sheffield Wednesday look close to it, along with Preston and even Watford. I think Rotherham are safe. Watch out of administration now, we have £70 million in the bank, but a wage budget of 85,000. Now I don't think people will really moan at me if I up that to 4 million again, especially if they're a Millwall fan, because you can probably tell what I'm going to be doing with it. But yeah, that'll come to if I feel like doing it. But yeah, £71 million in the bank. That's mostly from sponsors, mind you. Our new chairman, or chairperson, I mean, is Phil Doherty, and Ruddock Fally is the managing director. So I've already, I think, done it where he's disliked or something. No, I haven't already done that. I might do that later. But yeah, he's the chairman, and boy, has he got a lot of stuff to do. So we've played the games in April and March. They were a 9-1 loss to Bristol, 7-1 loss to Millwall, 11-2 loss to Bolton, 11-1 loss to Swansea, and an 8-3 loss to Rotherham, and a 5-0 loss in May to Cardiff. Now we also have their FIFA Club World Cup next, where we've been grouped in with Atlético Nacional in Colombia, Barcelona of Spain, and Chivas of Guadalajara, or Club Deportivo Guadalajara from Mexico. In terms of the end of season, Birmingham were champions. Promoted with them in the end were Norwich with 97 points. Sheffield United got promoted in third spot in the playoffs. Teams going down with us are Millwall, Sheffield Wednesday and Chelsea, of course. So they're the team going out from the Championship. Teams who won the Premier League, it was of course Premier League serial winners Man City. And if you look, Luton Town actually survived the game, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, good on them in this game. Quick Derby look. We got promoted, yay! I forgot if I showed you last episode or whatever, but we did. Derby didn't actually get into the playoffs last year, the season before and the first season. So Paul Warren was sacked. He's now Wickham manager. Mark Robbins is now the manager of Derby after leaving Coventry by getting sacked. So Derby are in Championship and Chelsea are in League One. Hopefully Derby stay in the Championship, and well, Chelsea are probably not going to stay in the League One. But yeah, if you want to download this tactic, number 002, that was a little sneak peek for 003. But yeah, if you want to download it, check it out in the description below. You can test that out with your really motivated side. Get them relegated multiple times to the unplayable divisions. And if you are lucky, you can also use really bad transfers as well to completely ruin them as well. Yeah. For Nit Wit, it's been another successful season, seeing as in this universe he's a Millwall fan. So yeah, if you've somehow enjoyed this video, I know if you haven't, you would be a Chelsea fan, obviously. But if you somehow would like this video, like the video, it does help the channel out immensely. You can also subscribe as well if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, because I know most people who subscribe to who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you can subscribe to the channel, it will mean world to me. And if you want to be a true SamuraiHex viewer, you can hit the bell as well for mobile notifications, so you never miss an upload. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.